with globalization, with an expanding world population and increased international economic activities. It is no longer a time to put effort in gaining economic growth away from achieving environmental goals, as it is evident that water pollution and land degradation and other types of pollution and degradation are not solely environmental issues. It is an economic and development challenge. For instance, climate change and loss of biodiversity are not just an environmental challenge, and that the economic consequences of both disasters require a global long-term response. If left unabated, climate change does not only have the potential of unwinding years of development, but also it has the potential to dramatically affect the future of humankind. To deal with these circumstances, we need significant additional investment as well as to shift investment patterns. This is why discussion of the green economy as a transformative solution is one that is timely and opportune. The environmental as well as economic challenges today are multifaceted and complex. These challenges require that economic development not only boosts real growth, but it must also be in line with environmental sustainability and poverty eradication. Ladies and gentlemen, implementing green economy internalize and take into account of externalities, costs, in our development process, achieving a better balance in the economic, social, and environmental dimension. This ensures sustainable and inclusive growth and enhances the achievement of the sustainable development. Notably, green economy should be conducted in the context of the development that is pro-poor, pro-job, pro-growth, and pro-environment. Hence, green economy needs to be translated an inclusive policy which aims on resources efficiency, eradicating poverty, creating decent jobs, and ensuring sustainable economic growth. Indonesia, under the leadership of President Yudhoyono, has translated the green economic concept into its long-term national development plan for 2005-2025 includes the goal of a green and everlasting Indonesia. It is against the mentioned background, Indonesia is the view of that the green economy strategy may consist some important points such as, first, promoting resource efficiency and future competitiveness to all stakeholders, including private sector and communities. Second, developing policy and guidelines to be implemented in the regional and local level through specific policy reforms, programs, and projects. And third, building the capacity through the demonstration project, partnership, and networking. Ladies and gentlemen, challenges that we are facing in saving the planet are actually the challenges for managing natural resources and environmental in Indonesia and other countries. Thus, it is important to emphasize that given various characteristics and level of capability of stakeholder partnership and tireless joint effort of all stakeholders shall bring us to move toward sustainable development. To conclude, let me iterate my hope that this dialogue will result not only on focusing on defining of the green economy or green business concept, but importantly, strengthening a balance amongst human needs, preserving scarce natural resources, and environmental sustainability by engaging of all relevant stakeholders, especially business. Thank you very much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much indeed, Minister. Could I now call on Mr. Suryo Bambang Sulisto, who is the chairman of Kadin, and I'm sure is all very well known to you.
Good morning, selamat pagi. I think the Excellency has left. Mr. Andrew Steer, Special Envoy for Climate Change of the World Bank, Mr. Lasser Gustafsson, Executive Director of WWF International, Mrs. Helen Clark, Administrator of UNDP, Mr. Kamal Stambul, Chairman of the Executive Board of WWF Indonesia, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Indonesian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, I would like to add my warm welcome to you and thank you for attending the Business for the Environment Global Summit 2011. Over the next 2 days, we will hear about clean technologies, green investment, and sustainable growth strategies while engaging in discussions around the theme of delivering transformative solutions for our planet. These solutions are crucial to addressing the challenges posed by climate change, and the private sector is key to finding these solutions. For a number of reasons, Indonesia is the perfect place to be hosting this conversation at this point in time. First, Indonesia is already hard hit by the impact of climate change. Flooding, landslide, forest fire, damaged agriculture, crops, and fisheries that hurt millions of people and businesses in this country every year. Second, through deforestation and forest fires, Indonesia is a significant contributor to the greenhouse gas emissions that cause climate change. Third, and perhaps most importantly, Indonesia is the place where the summit's transformative solutions can happen. Through collaboration between public and private sector and international and local partners, strategies and technologies can be developed and tested here in order to address the global problem. Indonesian businesses can play an instrumental role in finding and delivering these solutions. Indonesian businesses increasingly take part in the growing international business movement toward developing a cleaner and more sustainable low-carbon economy. Kadin recognizes that Indonesia's biodiversity and its nature capital are great 21st century assets. These assets can be used in sustainable and innovative ways for Indonesia's long-term economic growth and developments, and at the same time contribute significantly to global efforts to reducing carbon emissions and promoting long-term environmental sustainability. Indonesia's natural assets offer many investment opportunities, not just in forestry, agriculture, food production, and resource development, but also in innovative approaches to manufacturing. Kadin recognizes that we must develop an investment regime that gives real incentives for high-quality investors to bring and develop their technology and sustainable business practices. Indonesian business